Oh, it's so good to be back. Newcastle, welcome to the beautiful City Hall. Welcome to Brawl at City Hall 5. I'm excited to be here. We're so excited to have you here. Everyone, please give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you for coming. We've got a huge show for you tonight. We're kicking off our 5th year here at City Hall, and we couldn't be more excited to bring you what we've got tonight. In our main event, we've got a steel cage match. You don't see those every day. A steel cage match for the Newcastle Pro Wrestling heavyweight title. Not to mention, we're going to crown the Invictus Gauntlet winners tonight. We've got so much up for grabs, but are we ready for some wrestling, or what's going on? Are we ready to go? City Hall. You were rowdy when I came out here. I need you to keep that energy. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to get started? All right, well, I want to give a big shout out to everyone watching live on YouTube. If this is your first time, welcome to Newcastle Pro Wrestling. Enjoy the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to do a quick survey tonight. So later on, we're going to be seeing a steel cage match. We're going to have EC Brownie. Any fans of EC Brownie out there? He's going to be taking on the champion of Newcastle, Ben Braxton. Right? And in the Invictus match, we've also got CBK reuniting tonight. They're going to take on the Carney Boys. Also, later on, we've got Matt Diamond in action. Matt Diamond will be...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newcastle Pro Wrestling Brawl at City Hall. This is our 5th anniversary here at City Hall. And I'm commentator Cam, and I am joined here by Parker Thomas. Thank you very much, PT, for taking time out of your strenuous weightlifting days.
Listen, commentator Cam, I need to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to sit next to one of the best voices in professional wrestling in Australia. Now, to say that I am excited for this event is an understatement. We have a huge lineup and a huge card tonight. I cannot wait to see what unfolds to here tonight at Newcastle.
Exactly, and we are joined here...
City Hall, please give a warm welcome to Sam Osborne.
Leave it with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the anchor man, Real Ketis. This here is the prize ball, Sam Osborne, and we are North Shore Rec. You see, time and time again, month after month, we come up to this dump known as Newcastle. And we get disrespected with those chants, with North Shore Breaker. But that's...
You can hear the crowd roaring their disapproval of the North Shore residents.
That's one thing about this Newcastle crowd in North Shore. They are not afraid to let them know.
That's not our name, is it, Sam? Because we are North Shore Wrestling! And another thing you can call us is the greatest tag team in this country.
The dropouts would beg to differ.
And we're going to prove that
exactly
in just a few short moments when we run through Matt Diamond and who?
And that's what I love about this, Real Ketis. Matt Diamond and a mystery partner, but Matt Diamond doesn't have any friends.
Matt Diamond is a golden child
He
for
looked
Newcastle.
around Newcastle and all he could find, well, not a bunch of athletes, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing people like you. And I'm seeing people like you. And I'm seeing people like you. And, oh, you're...
Who has to know the ages? Who has to be angry? Who has emotional wrestling?
Another one of Newcastle's favourite sons, the Chief Ring.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen. Former heavyweight champion of Newcastle Pro Wrestling, the Chief.
Two of Newcastle's favourite sons.
This is what it's all about. It's Newcastle's finest coming together for a common cause to show North Shore what we are about.
Their opponents from Newcastle! This is Matt Diamond and the Chief Ring!
The Diamond Hunters making their debut on Newcastle Pro Wrestling.
The prestige between the two of these is unprecedented. You could write a novel of what these gentlemen have achieved in pro wrestling in Australia. It will go on, and they will add another chapter tonight against North Shore Wrestling. That is for sure.
Exactly. Rig is a former Newcastle Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. Matt Diamond is a former Newcastle Pro Wrestling middleweight champion. Both are former gauntlet holders. They have carried everything there is in this country.
To say these gentlemen has carried this company on their back through so many different times is an understatement, and they're about to really put it to North Shore Wrestling. I cannot wait to see this pent-up frustration that Matt Diamond shows for this their opponents tonight, and him let it come out.
But the one thing that you cannot discount whenever North Shore Wrestling are involved is that use of tag team tactics. They are masters of it. Whether they do it within the rules or they're bending them, they still master that number. Even if you're equal in number, they still have a numbers advantage. Their ability to cut off the ring, to control, to confuse and distract. As you see, the head is steamed by Matt Diamond as he gets reversed, whipped off the ropes, duck under the clothesline, ducks under the back elbow, gets passed through, shoulder tackle taking down Will Keatis.
Beautiful shoulder tackle. And a head scissors from Matt Diamond. Wonderful.
And that's the thing, Matt Diamond is moving like this. This is in his third decade of wrestling. Third decade, and he can still move like that. I'm in my third decade of life and I can barely get out of bed.
No, Matt Diamond is definitely in a league of his own. If you ever want to study what the top tier professional wrestling is, look in that ring right now. Speaking of top tier, here he comes. His return. The one, the only, the Chief.
And another one of those homegrown talents here from Newcastle. Rig is a House of Free Fighting alumni. He got his start here. He built himself up. Definitely nabbed himself in the eyes of the Newcastle faithful.
Also, sorry to interrupt you, Cam, but I just wanted to drop a line. It's very important to mention, even though not everybody agrees with North Shore Wrestling, you cannot take them away that they are literally one of the best in the country. And speaking of one of the best is Sam Osborne and his tag team partner, Will Keatis. If you have to mention who is at the top of the chain of the company, Reed comes back with a massive shoulder tackle, and then a stop by Sam Osborne with a boot to the gut, whip reversal, big kick, unfazed by the ring.
And that's I've seen these two battle before, and I made the point then, and I'll make it again now. This is University Rugby versus Pub Rugby League.
Now, would it be wrong for me to say that Rig is definitely written the book of pub rugby?
Absolutely. He's 100%.
Oh, big clothesline. Over the top.
He's skewies at half-time.
Matt Diamond taking your area, knows so well the top rope. North Shore on the outside.
Matt Diamond flying through the air. Collecting frequent flyer miles on North Shore Wrestling.
Any normal human would be short of breath up that high. For Matt Diamond, it's a second home. The Chief Rig contemplating, is he going to add to this?
We're on the second floor.
Oh, the Chief!
Rig through the middle!
The Chief leaves the ground.
Like shooting a cannonball through the ropes.
Beautiful. The man has not missed a step. Referee Hannah starting that count. Is the correct, Cam, that we have the count of 10 in Newcastle Pro Wrestling to get back into the ring?
Absolutely, we do.
Count of 10, just making myself clear, usually being on the other side of the commentary desk. Matt Diamond firing back with a few rights.
But one thing that we do note as well is all tag team matches in Newcastle Pro Wrestling are contested under lucha rules. That means if you're the legal man and you slide under the bottom rope, both feet touching the outside, that constitutes a tag. And tag teams like North Shore Wrestling, or like the Velocities, use that so well to their advantage. Matt Diamond being hung up. See, that is that numbers advantage. Even though it's 2-on-2, they still get a numbers advantage. Using that distraction, causing Rig to come in, distracting senior official Hannah.
Will Keita's not missing a step, getting that pin, now tagging in Sam Osborne, who's making full use of the advantage now, up on Matt Diamond, taking referees Hannah's distraction, and now a choke from Will Keita behind the back.
Well, Sam Osborne distracted the Regent of Regulations. That would allowed Will Keita to start working the neck of Matt Diamond. Matt Diamond alone in here with the heavyweight.
Suplex.
How crisp was that?
Kick out of one from Matt Diamond. Still plenty of energy in the tank, but how long can he sustain that for?
But just look at Osborne. All the way through that snap suplex to that pin, he has that grin on his face. That certain something eating grin that he just has that gets in the head of his opponents. And we've seen it twice now. Get under the skin of Rig, getting him in from the ropes, causing the distraction.
Oh, big corner drop kick from Will Keita. He's getting lots of air on that one.
That corner drop kick, very reminiscent of something that Matt Diamond would do.
Yes.
So, and that's the thing as well. So we call Will Keita the brains for good reason. He knows every single thing about his opponent. He knows them inside out. He studies everybody. And then he uses that to his advantage. Front face lock here by Will Keita with that snap down.
Really grinding down Matt Diamond. See, this is the thing. Once you ground Matt Diamond, it is a whole nother game. This is the perfect game plan from North Shore Wrestling at the moment. You keep Matt Diamond on the ground, you keep him further away from winning this match. Fighting for that tag. Will Keita turns around. Big forearm on the Chief. Knocks him off the apron. Now comes back. Oh, big drop from Matt Diamond. But there's nobody there.
But that strength from Matt Diamond. Will Keita might be a middleweight, but he's a big middleweight. Head snap to that backbreaker. Picks him up. Big power slam. The grin gone from the face and the forearm across the throat. Sam Osborne means business.
Textbook Sam Osborne with that combination. That is perfection from Sam. Keita's getting up on the second rope. What do we got? Big forearm to the face.
Clipping the top of the head of Matt Diamond. Trying to bust him open. Goes for that count. Only able to get a one. You're going to have to do a lot more than that to put away Matt Diamond.
Come Newcastle! Come Newcastle!
We should also mention that Will Keita, he's a former title holder as well. Former middleweight champion. Former women's champion. Longest title reign for the women's championship. This feels really weird to say. But it happened.
But you can't discount the accolades that Will Keita has had in this company. Oh, Matt Diamond fighting back. Right hands, kicks. Oh, quick pin into DDT.
Using Will Keita's momentum against him to then DDT Sam Osborne. Big kick there, Matt Diamond.
Oh, Pele kick. Matt Diamond is down, but he's fighting for that pin. Rig is on the edge of the apron for this. He wants it. Let's go, Newcastle. Let them know that they want Rig in. And here he comes. House on fire. The Chief. Clothesline. Clothesline. Here he goes.
The roar of the Newcastle faithful running through. Big splash there on Sam Osborne. Now lining up. Will Keita ducks under. Big snap of the neck. Hand straight down. Step up, senton. Vintage ring. He's signaling that he's going up top. It's gone to the penthouse. Flying through the air. Big clothesline. Only able to get the 2 count though. What is he going to have to do to take out North Shore Wrestling? That was Rig flying through the air. How did we see eye to eye with him? And we're on the 2nd floor.
See, this is more of a Matt Diamond style of wrestling, going to the top rope and taking his opponents that way. But Rig is very versatile. We're going for the choke slam. Break out by Sam Osborne. Executed by Sam Osborne. Will Ketis is tagged back in. Oh, fireman's carry. Push off. Oh, collision. Blind tag. I don't think North Shore's seen this.
Big boot to the head, stacking up Ketis. Ketis gradually getting back to his feet.
Oh!
Nice knee to the face. Ketis again going up to the 2nd. Diamond cutter! Matt Diamond with the diamond cutter!
1, 2, oh!
That was it! That was 3! That had to be it!
That was 2 9/10. Hannah's hand was basically on the mat from there. Whoa, that is way too close to call.
I'd wager that was... As the discussion's going on outside, a low blow by Ketis. Head bouncing off the corner post. This match is going to continue.
Oh, sit out powerbomb. Sam Osborne with the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, Sam Osborne and Will Ketis, North Shore Wrestling.
As the boos rain down upon North Shore Wrestling. I don't often say that referee Hannah gets it wrong, but I think she got the wrong call then. I think that should have been a disqualification, or that should have been a 3 count. But she is the senior official, and the rules stand. She is the law. So we have to abide by that.
Exactly. I totally agree with you, Cam, but the funny thing is, if the ref doesn't see it, they're not breaking the rules. And that's one of the advantages of North Shore Wrestling. They know how to get any point.
That's right, Nui Pro fans. Newcastle Pro Wrestling has a brand new venue in the Warners Bay Theatre. On Saturday, May 3rd, it's the Warners Bay Cup. It is going down. It will be a tournament. We're going to award the winner of the Warners Bay Cup on that night, Saturday, May 3rd. Tickets will be on sale very, very soon at newcastleprowrestling.com.au. Ladies and gentlemen, with that in mind, our upcoming contest is a singles match in the heavyweight division, and it is set for 1 fall. Referee for this bout is referee Rachel.
Referee Rach.
Introducing first.
Fresh back in the country after playing her trade all over the United States. We are about to kick off. The former allies turn enemies.
Oh, member of the Rogue Army, Jack J. Bonzer is in the house, back in Newcastle Pro Wrestling, and he is focused as always. There's never a moment where he is not ready for war, and tonight is definitely one of those nights.
He's the former commander of the Red Nation.
Bullet Club, weighing in tonight at 107 kilograms. the commander of the Rogue Army, Jack J. Bonza. And his opponent.
And here we see Happy Hoffman returning. Last month, we saw him return as Adam Hoffman to take on the Carney Boys. He returned to his nation ally, but now he is back as Happy Hoffman to take on his former ally, former friend. So we've seen these two work together so much over the last 3 decades. We've seen them compete against each other so much over the last 3 decades. And we get to see it again. It is always an amazing event.
From Newcastle! And weighs in at 80 kilograms, representing the new Blue Nation, this is Happy Hoffman!
I will say it again and again. Adam Hoffman is one of the most underrated competitors in all of Australia. He's one of the smartest, most intelligent, and most cunning, and also quite destructive when he wants to be.
Oh, for sure. Like, this is the thing with Hoffman. Hoffman has had so many transformations, so many metamorphoses in the professional wrestling landscape that it's hard to pick where his best is and what he's comfortable with. The thing is with Hoffman, if he will forget more than most wrestlers will ever know in their career.
Exactly what I was about to say. This man knows so much about wrestling. He has his fingerprints all over wrestling in Australia.
Do you know the crazy thing about that is, Cam, if there's possibly anybody that may know more or may know a chapter that Hoffman doesn't know, it's who he's wrestling with right now, Jack J. Bonza. All right? These guys have crossed paths so many times. It is quite literally one of the best feuds and one of the best partnerships we've ever seen in professional wrestling. As you can see right now, a stalemate starting. Bonza gets the upper hand.
We've seen them compete all over the country and internationally, competing in the King of Trios multiple times, making through to the finals. Remember, these two were in the match, Scott Steiner's final match.
Exactly. Oh, big shot by Adam Hoffman. Jack J. Bonza tends to shrug it off. Adam Hoffman unfazed with that reaction, though. Oh.
But the amount these two know each other inside and out, not only do they compete together or against each other, big boot coming down to the top of their head.
Textbook Adam Hoffman.
But not only do they fight together or against each other, but they've also spent so much time outside just interpersonal friendship. These two are best of mates. They know each other inside and out. They know everything about each other. They know what makes each other tick. And you better believe they will use that to their advantage. As soon as they step through those ropes, they are professional wrestlers. It is business. They will do everything possible to end each other.
Big knuckle lock from Jack Bonza, using his strength to his advantage, trying to break Hoffman down. Hoffman down on one knee. Is he down on two knees? Sorry. I cannot see referee Rachel. Here we go. One knee, Hoffman fighting back up, trying to fight through that knuckle lock. He's got one hand down, returning. Oh, back to back. Beautiful, Adam Hoffman. Sweep by Jack J. Bonza. Oh, trying to find the advantage, trying not to get their shoulders down. Fight up. Big. Oh, into a sunset. Beautiful pin by Adam Hoffman. Nice reversal. Jack J. Bonza. Oh, Adam Hoffman fighting back for that headlock. Off the ropes. Big tackle. Stalemate. Bonza back up. Big tackle from Jack J. Bonza. Jack J. Bonza's wheelhouse was right there. The technical prowess into the powerhouse moves is something that Jack J. Bonza does better than anybody else.
But that's the thing you can't take away from Adam Hoffman as well. Despite his more diminutive stature, he is one of the most powerful people you will ever meet.
Fighting for the arm drag. Blocked by Jack J. Bonza. Oh, simple. Just get off me. That's all Bonza wants. Get off. Oh, slight boot to the head. Was that very, manipulative Bonza? Trying to, oh, another tackle. Bonza going to that power game. Stalemate with Chaim, and Bonza's actually just laying down those big shoulder tackles. Pin from Bonza. See, the thing is with this sort of strategy, I believe, from Jack Bonza, he may not be able to get the win, but it takes a lot of strength to kick out from someone that size. So Bonza is wearing Hoffman down. Every single time he pins him, he's wearing Hoffman down. Now a front face lock by Jack Bonza.
And also those shoulder tackles as well. One thing that he knows is that damaged shoulder of Adam Hoffman.
Yes, correct.
Normally wearing that brace.
Oh.
It's been really, really good for the last few years, but I can guarantee you Adam Hoffman was going for the 2-2-9-0, but gets stopped by Jack Bonza.
Beautiful. Big choke on the top rope. Oh, over the top. Beautiful. Pin, let's go. Oh, 2 count. Rachel on the spot.
And credit to referee Rach. As I said, she's just come back from a tour of the United States, playing a trade, training over there. She wasn't there for a holiday. She was working. She was busting her ass, making herself the best referee that we have to offer. And between her and senior official Hannah, we have 2 of the best officials in the business.
Oh, nice reversal from Adam Hoffman. Bonza going for the clothesline. Are we looking for a powerbomb? Oh, big back body drop. Oh no, is that a roll? Nice reverse from Adam Hoffman.
The indignant pose from Adam Hoffman.
Just letting Jack Bonza know that he's number 1 to Adam Hoffman. Oh, 2-world backbreaker. Beautiful. That stops Adam Hoffman in the track. Doesn't look so happy right now.
Hoffman on the ground, split in half.
Beautiful pin. There we go. Adam Hoffman's been grounded.
Maybe if you had more face paint, it'd be a bit more effective.
Now Bonza just stalking Adam Hoffman. Hoff back to his knee. That's one thing, Hoffman will not give up. He will not go down without a fight. He will continue to take all his punishment and keep going forward.
I have hair on my chin like a real man.
Beautiful. Up and over from Adam Hoffman. Slides under, slight trip. Oh, catches that boot. Jack J. Bonza. Letting out a dragon screw. Taking out that leg. Are we working to the tequila sunrise? Oh.
The surfboard. Bonza just stretching the back of Adam Hoffman.
Oh, Mexican surfboard.
Have to be careful that Bonza's shoulders can be pinned to the mat, but we do use the rule in Newcastle Pro Wrestling that it needs to be an intentional shoulders put to the ground. You can't just lie on your back and that's it. You have to have your shoulders pinned by your opponent. Adam Hoffman there just whipping back to the canvas as he was released.
Well done. Jack J. Bonza applying the Mexican surfboard, or what's known as the La Tapitia. Right, really trying to get that stretch out, showing the versatility of Bonza with his submission skills. Up against the rope, whip. Jack J. Bonza. Oh, we have a little tilt-a-whirl. Adam Hoffman out. Oh!
Goes for that big spine buster. And that's the thing, these two know each other so well. Hoffman just been launched.
That leg.
His knee bouncing off that second turnbuckle.
Oh, good ring awareness from Adam Hoffman. Getting that leg on the bottom rope. Not expending too much energy right now, which is good. You need that, even though his back is up against the wall, so to speak. Jack J. Bonza. No, scoots him off the bottom rope. Taking out that left leg once again.
But one thing to note is that that pin was close enough for Adam Hoffman to get his leg up. That's not usually something Bonza does. Is he starting to get frustrated with Adam Hoffman? Is he getting reckless? And is this Hoffman's strategy, is he doing the Homer Simpson strategy? Letting him punch himself out, get frustrated. I know one thing he can't do is tire Bonza out. He will continue to go and go. But can he frustrate him and get him emotional?
I think that's the problem with, not the problem, some of the things that the wrestlers look like, they can be their own enemy because they get so caught up in getting that win. Adam Hoffman fighting up, forearm, Jack J. Bonza grabbing that leg again. Big enziguri from Adam Hoffman. Gives him a little bit of space, a little bit of time. Gets up gingerly, going for that suplex. Oh,
nice kick to the face.
On that leg, big elbow. Bonza down, Hoffman down. We are back to square one. Both opponents back on that mat. Who's got the energy?
Adam Hoffman expending all the energy he has left to try to get some sort of leverage against the, much fresher Bonza.
Adam Hoffman to his feet. What you can notice, Adam Hoffman has to use the ropes to get up. Snapmare. Oh, kick to the spine.
Hoffman with that banshee scream coming in. Big missile drop kick to the face.
Love it. Here we go. Let's go. Get that too. Oh.
Only able to get the 2 count, but still.
Jack J. Bonza fighting up.
Bonza will be frustrated that he was held down for the 2.
Adam Hoffman makes his way very slowly. You can see that the effects of Jack J. Bonza wearing down that leg.
Adam Hoffman with a nice shot to the midsection. Goes for the whip.
The attempted whip. Bonza holding on. And again. Oh, big forearm. That's one way to get him to go. Nice reversal.
Hoffman sent into that rope. Big boot to the face, staggering Bonza. Hoff taking this time to get up to the second, but that chop. Tearing the pectoral off the chest of Adam Hoffman. Rolling him down.
It's hard enough, Cam, to take a chop to the chest, but then to take a chop to the chest and send you to the outside, that is a different level. Shot to the belly by Adam Hoffman.
But we know what those chops feel like. When you get hit by them, your body shuts down.
Oh, Kurt. Oh, powerbomb position. Sit up. Oh, sit out, powerbomb. Shoulders down. Oh, leg kick out. Beautiful.
So close.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't get much closer than that.
So saying with those chops, your whole body goes into shock. You go dizzy for a second. Everything flashes white. And if you're up on that rope, you're falling down. You have no balance.
Jack Bonza setting up for his signature finisher. He's up. He's up. He's up. He's holding.
Blue Thunder drop. Up and down with a stunner. Staggering Jack Bonza.
Slumdog millionaire. Big back elbow. Off the ropes.
Big discus ducking under. Off a spin. Buster in the center of the canvas. This could be it.
2. Oh. Adam Hoffman has put many an opponent away, won many a match with that spine buster. Jack J. Bonza was very, very lucky to kick out of that one, using maybe the last little bit of energy he has left. What do they got left? Both gentlemen are fighting at the bottom of that tank.
How is this the second match?
And we've still got a lot more to come. We've still got Invictus. We've still got the cage. We've still got tag titles.
The tag titles is up next.
2290. Is that the postcode that we're working with?
Sorry?
Is that the postcode we're working with for Adam
That
Hoffman?
is the 2290.
Okay. Adam Hoffman going to the top. What can we see from here?
But Bonza back to his feet.
Oh, Bonza up. On the shoulders. Bonza dragging, scratching, clawing Adam Hoffman up there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!
Air raid crash.
The ribs of Adam Hoffman just shattering under the weight of Bonza.
1, 2. Oh!
How did he kick out? How?
Somewhere in some building, somebody's singing that this should have been done, but not here tonight. We are still going.
The crowd imploring Adam Hoffman to get back to his feet, to fight back. Punch for punch, the former teammates.
Each forearm just rocking the cranium of these athletes, these warriors. Bonza with 3 strong strikes. Adam Hoffman still on his feet.
Big super kick. This is the standard of Australian wrestling.
Oh, Adam Hoffman fighting.
Ducks under, rolls through.
Oh, here we go, roll through. Big pin. Oh, big
Bonza
press.
rolling back.
1, 2, 3.
The surprise victory.
Your winner of the match by pinfall is Jack J. Bonza.
An amazing performance by both competitors.
If we had have had that match 100 more times, there could have been 100 more results through that. That is how close these guys are. That was down to the wire with that one.
Absolutely. That was as close as they come.
To say that Adam Hoffman, Happy Hoffman, is not disappointing, that is an understatement. He dug deep and he fought hard for that one. Puts his hands up, gets the acknowledgement of the crowd, so he should. He fought hard. That was a great match. I've been in the ring with both those guys and I still feel it. I have to, see, I can't even talk properly. I need to change my health insurance because of those guys. That was a fantastic match. Oxley back in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever dreamed of becoming a professional wrestler, there is a wrestling school right here in Newcastle, in Gateshead. You can go to the House of Free Fighting and sign up for our 10-week course, which starts on Monday, the 14th of April. We just saw Jack J. Bonza and Adam Hoffman out here, two of the head trainers of the House of Free Fighting. If you've ever wanted to step in the ring and fulfill your dreams, that's the place to do it. Head over to newcastleprowrestling.com.au to secure your spot in the 10-week course. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we'd like to please give a big shout out to our sponsors this evening. Everyone please a big round of applause for Career Property Management, Dustin Cleaning Services, Adcore Property Services, Simple Freelance, the beautiful Newcastle City Hall, and of course Booze and Brews Caravan Bar, perfect for weddings. Everyone one more time, please give a big round of applause for our sponsors.
I have to say, Robert Oxley's one of the best on the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your third match this evening is a tag team match where Lucha tag rules apply. It is set for one fall, and it is for the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team title.
Referee had it back out. Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourself in for this one. We've got two of the country's finest ready to step out.
And it is the Velocities. They are one of the best tag teams in the world. They've proven themselves internationally, claiming gold all over the world. Australia, England, Italy, America. They have done it everywhere.
Also, let's not forget, Cam, that these two young gentlemen are fresh off a tour of New Japan. They turned heads and they extended the name for themselves to even further heights. These guys are literally on the precipice of becoming the next breakout stars. I would even argue myself that they are already there and the world needs to recognize them.
That's it. And we said it earlier on in the broadcast that they are one of the standards in using their numbers, using their tag team rules, especially those lucha rules. It plays so well into their game, their use of speed and agility, and how well they work together. You see them moving without even looking at each other, and they know the other person is there. They know each other so
The champions
well.
would like to invite everyone to please stand up.
But this is the future of the tag team division in Australia.
Newcastle Pro Wrestling are getting on their feet for our tag team champions. Here we go, the crowd is getting up on their feet.
It is deafening in here, and you can see in the middle of the ring the Velocities were covering each other's ears. But
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen these four athletes before, you are in for quite an event. We have Jude the Dude London, Paris De Silva, the Velocities, versus Scott Green and the Tuckman. They are your Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The tag team division in Newcastle is in fantastic hands tonight, and you will notice that, and you will pay attention to what we have in store with this match.
And some people have been likening the dropouts to the Velocity, and it's not hard to see why. How well these guys work together, their communication, the cohesion. It's one of those things that it shows as being friends outside of the ring.
Ladies
They're not
and
just tag
gentlemen,
partners,
next
they
up
are
is
best
a tag
friends.
team match where Lucha Tag rules apply. It is set for 1 fall, and it is for the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers, the competitors. To my left, they weighed in this morning at a combined 141 kilograms from Sydney. Please give it up for Jude the Dude London.
A bit of a split crowd with these two. Jude the Dude London and Paris de Silva getting a bit of a mix of cheers and boos.
This is Jude the Dude London and Paris de Silva. Together they are the Velocity.
And it's understandable there is some divisiveness. They have done some questionable things of recent years.
Their opponents, the competitors to my right in the orange and black. Weighed in this morning at a combined 187 kilograms from the central west of New South Wales.
Couple of country boys making their way in the world.
Defending Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Green and the Tuckman. They are the Dropouts!
You worked with Scott Green quite closely for a while there. How proud does it make you to see Scott Green elevating himself to these heights?
Let's be real, Cam. If you wanted to see someone who had a super bright future, it's going to be Scott Green. Like, I was very fortunate to be able to work with him. We had our ups and downs in that as well, but I am stoked. See, I can't even put the words together. I am stoked. I'm so happy for these guys. Like, this is the cool thing about wrestling. Watch this match. The Velocity's coming out hot, throwing strikes like there's nobody's business. Big Inzaguri from Paris de Silva. Oh, big boot from Jude the Dude London on Scott Green. Tuckman all by himself. Springboard, back into a stunner. German suplex. We are off. I told you to strap in. 619. Big forearm. And double
Groove in the shroom. And that's... He goes for the pin. He's trying to end it early.
Oh!
Only able to get the 2 count. And this is what we said about how well the Velocities work together. They weren't even looking at each other, and they knew that the offense was coming straight after. One after another, after another, after another. No matter what, they know the other person will be there, and they maintain that offense, using that speed, using that agility, and that constant pressure.
Jude the Dude London. Sorry to interrupt, Cam. I just had to make prefaces. Jude the Dude London is showing us how good he is at sign language, showing he's a fan of dropouts, and showing he's a fan of another faction that has made massive waves in the wrestling industry. Jude using his shirt to his advantage.
Does it count as a foreign weapon if you're wearing it at the start of the match?
It is. He might be just wanting to show Tuckman the new design that he's got on that shirt.
Well, I think that's why he's getting a 5 count and not getting a straight up disqualification.
Jude showing disdain for Tuckman at the moment.
And that's the thing as well we know, is the Velocities aren't the biggest guys in the game. We can see that, it's clear. However, they make up for it by that constant pressure. And now they have this attitude, this much more vicious, just carnal view on the other tag teams. They will make sure that their position as the #1 tag team in Australia is cemented by any means necessary. Well, they're going to try to do that here tonight by claiming the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship gold.
Choked by Jude the Dude London after Paris was laying in the boots. Paris having a little discussion with referee Hannah.
I think that's the first time Paris has touched the ball before.
Tuckman's still stuck in that corner. Tuckman is probably in the worst spot in the ring at the moment. He is in the Velocities corner. So far away from that tag. Scott Green in an island unto himself at the moment before Tuckman gets there. Tuckman looks like he's in a bad spot.
And also shout out to everybody at home watching on YouTube. Shout out to William. Shout out to everybody checking out the action.
Big chops. Big forearms. Tuckman fighting back. There is plenty left in the tank of Tuckman. He is a fighter through and through. Stop fighting for that tag. Taken down. Now, as me and you know, Cam, we are one for good haircuts. That was probably the only time where I've probably been blessed to not have such a good mullet like Tuckman, being brought down by his hair. Big moonsault into the pin. 1, 2.
Well, I'll often say, you have the best haircut in Australian wrestling.
Nothing wrong with brushing my hair in a circle. Dude, really bringing down that strength. As I said before, those pins don't get the win, but they take the energy.
And that's it, and that is that constant pressure by the Velocities. They will wear you down. They know they're not the biggest and the strongest. They know they can't come out and just one move and it's over. You saw what happened at the start, that pressure that they put on to try to end it quickly. And they will continue to do that, and they'll use these tactics. Holding with that modified toe hold on Tuckman. Well, Paris was able to get that elbow drop. Tuckman looks like a broken man right now. He's barely able to defend himself. Oh. Big boot to the sternum.
Very, very heavy boot to that belly.
Very lucky that he is going above the belt. Good use by Paris there to pin at the arm. Now going for a standing. It looks like he's kind of going for a heel hook. Not quite pinning the knee there.
That's one of the big things I'm going to give Tuckman credit for. He will fight no matter what position he's in. He's on his back. He's been stamped on. Big pin. 2 count, and Tuckman's still fighting. This guy is a fighter through and through. Big tag into Paris de Silva. He's in. Oh, shot on Scott Green.
And that's the thing, he doesn't go directly for his opponent. He takes out the support. Make sure Tuckman knows he's alone. He's isolated in there with possibly the best in the country. And that is just the experience and the ability of the Velocities.
Big wrist lock, really bringing that arm.
And here we have vintage Paris climbing on his opponent before wrenching their bodies, contorting them, pulling out the shoulders, snapping at the fingers, snapping at the wrist, any joint, even finding a floating rib. He's digging the knuckles in. He's putting those knuckles into the kidney.
Tuckman slowly getting worn down from that octopus stress. Paris is probably one of the best people to ever apply that hold.
Absolutely. And his ability climbing on his opponent. But Tuckman, strength, just lifting, just a pure determination.
Oh, wheelbarrow. Oh, fighting. Pin.
You're going to need to do a lot more than that to pin the Tuckman. Sending Paris out. That constitutes the tag.
Oh, ducks to 619. Great work from Tuckman. Big
lariat taking down Jude London, but he goes for the pin. He's not there. Scott Green isn't there, but Paris is. Yeah, Scott Green's there. He's back in. Jude's on his own. Clothesline.
Easy. Whoa. Scott throwing those rights. Paris has hit the ground. Oh, low bridge. Here we go. Where are we? Off the corner. Big
moonsault to the outside. He may have done as much damage to himself as he has to his opponents, but he's back to his feet. No sleep till Nimbin. He's ready to go.
He is running on adrenaline. This kid is on fire. Front roll in. Oh, big stunner. 1, 2. Oh!
But as you said about those pins that were being done by the Velocities, that same note has been taken by the dropout, Scott Green, using that pin. It probably wasn't going to finish it, but he took a lot of energy for Paris to kick that leg up, scissor himself out of there. The amount of body control that took to try to kick out, he's just exhausting the inexhaustible Velocities.
Oh, up on the shoulders, fireman carry. Oh, onto his feet. Big Pele kick. Oh, here we go. We have a tag. Tuckman's back in.
But Paris hasn't seen it. The boot to the face.
Oh, here we go. Argentine backbreaker position. Oh, back to the feet.
Paris
Big
is
whip.
like a cat.
Oh, into a DDT. Beautiful transition from Paris to Silva. Jude, the dude London is back in. Jude straight in over the top rope. He is measuring Tuckman.
Off the top. Springboard stunner. The agility of Jude. That's it. Only able to get the 2 count. This was almost over. We almost had new champions. Paris scrambling. Jude going back to the corner. He doesn't know what he has to do to put out the Tuckman. The amount of damage that the Tuckman has taken at the hands of the Velocities, and he is still kicking out. He's still fighting.
Straight up, this is amazing. This is what wrestling is all about. Please gather around your TVs and watch this. This is why people love wrestling. These 4 athletes are not leaving anything behind. Back elbow, off the top, another back elbow. Straight to the next corner. These guys are working like a well-oiled machine, which they should be. Double boots.
I implore anybody watching to take note. These are the future. You will see these people on bigger and bigger stages. They're about to take this.
Come on. 1, 2. Oh!
Desperation. Scott Green breaks up the pin using one Velocity against another.
Where are they finding this energy? I am breathless.
But as I said, take note of these competitors. You will see them on bigger and bigger stages in the future. These are no joke. This isn't just hyperbole. These are the future of wrestling in this country.
I would also go as far to say this is a present. Like, this is why Australian wrestling is where it is because of these athletes and many more. This is why I love this. This is so amazing. These guys are head-to-head now. They've literally beaten the brakes off each other. Now they're still fighting. Forearms. Dropouts. Velocities. Dropouts. Velocities. Dropouts. Velocities. Ladies and gentlemen, dropouts.
Someone put up a bit of a distraction.
Let's go, guys. Fight it out. Show us what it's all about. They're swinging for the fences. Oh, Paris, let's go green. Jude catches. Oh, no. There's been a miscommunication. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go.
This is probably the first time I've ever seen a tag team out tag teaming the Velocities. The miscommunication of the Velocities and then the ability to work together of the dropouts. Dropouts catching them.
Beautiful. Scott Green sends Paris to the outside. Big full Nelson powerbomb. Oh no!
Jude getting out of the way, the miscommunication.
Scott Green
this time
is
of the
hit.
dropout.
Oh.
Super kick, staggering Scott Green. This is absolute pandemonium.
Here we go, here we go. Eyes we caught.
It's up on the top. They've wrecked him.
Oh. Tuckman for the pin. Tuckman for the pin. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Dropouts retained, ladies and gentlemen. Dropouts retained.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, and still Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Tuckman and Scott Green, the Dropouts!
And the dropout are still your Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
I love it. What a win for the Dropouts. What a showing for the Velocities. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dropouts are your winners and they retain. But let's not forget, there are no losers in the sport of wrestling. Alright, I'm sure the Velocities will regather. They've done it many times before. They're going to come back bigger, better, and stronger. This was fantastic, and we ain't even done yet. Beautiful. Let them know.
There's no one knew what we're doing Friday, Saturday,
Amazing.
Sunday, Monday.
Thank you, Dropouts. Thank you, Velocities, for showing us why tag team wrestling is brilliant.
Next time we're going to be back here at City Hall. In fact, maybe it's not me that should make the announcement.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We've actually got a very special guest up on the screen that's going to make an announcement about the next time we're going to be back here at City Hall. Take it away.
Hello, Newcastle. If you don't know, I'm Rosen from the NRL's social media channel. I'm a massive wrestling fan and the greatest promotion in the land, Newcastle Pro Wrestling, has asked me to team up for the Rumble in the Jungle. Now, I will be there in July as a special backstage correspondent. I'll be keeping an eye on all the talent backstage, making sure they're on their best behaviour, because as we know, there's still a couple of spots open in the Rumble. We saw last year with Nathan, the Lost Dog Boss, made an appearance, caused some chaos, caused a ruckus. Who knows what will happen on the night. July 11th, Rumble in the Jungle. I will be there. You do not want to miss this one.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The next time we're going to be back here at City Hall will be Friday, July 11th, and it will be our very special 30-person over-the-top rope Rumble in the Jungle! One of our biggest events of the year with the biggest match of the year. Tickets will be available very soon at newcastleprowrestling.com.au. And as you just heard, Uncle Roasty from the NRL Roast will be there as a very special guest, a backstage correspondent. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, only about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Feel free to go to the bathroom, grab yourself a drink. We'll be back with a huge second half, including our headline match, which is a steel cage match. We'll be back very soon. For those of us joining us on YouTube, don't go anywhere. City Hall, City Hall, City Hall. There we go, City Hall! How have we enjoyed the night so far? Good first half? Sorry, I think this gentleman's on the phone. Are you on the phone? You want to take a break? We hope you're all enjoying it on YouTube. Please feel free to follow Newcastle Pro Wrestling on social media. We're on all the platforms. And please keep up with this conversation on Twitter right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off the second half in a huge way. But I just need to hear it one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the second half of action or what? Yeah?
I'll turn you guys in.
Come on, City Hall. It's Brawl at City Hall 5. We've been here for 5 years. Let me hear you make some noise! That's it, good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, your upcoming contest is a tag team match where lucha tag rules apply and it is set for one fall. And this is the finals of the Invictus Tournament. Now the Invictus Tournament, a tag team tournament, tonight are the finals. I'd like to present the prize right now. Here they are. Maybe you should get... Here we go. These right here are the beautiful Invictus gauntlets, which will be handed to the winners of tonight's tag team match. The Invictus gauntlets right here give the winners an opportunity for a championship match of their division whenever they want to throw down the gauntlet. For those of you that remember, the last time we were here at City Hall, Leo Tempest threw down the gauntlet on Rita Stone and won the Newcastle Pro middleweight title. We've seen countless titles change hands because of these gauntlets. They're very, very valuable in the scheme of Newcastle Pro Wrestling. And tonight, they are on the line. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? Please give it up for your referee for this contest, referee Hannah. And let's introduce the first team.
And welcome back to Newcastle Pro Wrestling, Brawl at City Hall. And we are kicking off the action with the Carney boys. And I'm joined again by PT. Thank you again. It was an amazing first half of action. What do you make of it so far?
This has been quite the night for Newcastle Pro Wrestling. And we are not stopping. It is the start of the second half. It is the final of the Invictus Tournament. These gauntlets are up for grabs, and it's two amazing teams making their way to the ring right now. It's the Carney boys, Albion Troska, Matt Gage. These guys have been on quite a tear.
And that's it, we already saw.
This is Albion Troska and the magnificent Matt Gage, the Carney boys!
And we've already seen the tag team titles defended in the first half of the show. And now in the second half, even more silverware on the line. Kicking it off with the Invictus gauntlets. And then we still have the heavyweight and middleweight championships. There's so much happening.
And now introducing their opponents.
Representing CBK, Rita Stone, the former tag team champion, the former...
Typical MO of Tyson Reed, just interrupt you when you're trying to make a point.
And we saw the surprise return of Tyson Reed back at the House of Free Fighting, at the Free Fighting Arena. It was an amazing performance, and what a surprise!
Making their way to the ring from the central coast of New South Wales, this is Tyson Reed and Rita Stone, CBK!
Alright, CBK is in the house. We have Tyson Reed. We also have Rita Stone. Now, if you want to look at what the top echelon of professional wrestling is. Look at these two. Rita Stone, PWI, recognised as well. Tyson Reed has been tearing it up in Melbourne. Central Coast representation tonight. CBK, Ben Braxton, also alumni, Charlie Evans, and also that scum Jesse Flynn. They are in force on the wrestling scene, and tonight will be no different.
Exactly, and Tyson Reed, he's relocated himself to Melbourne, but he returns to rejoin with CBK, the Gossy Station Strong. And he's aiming to add the Invictus Gauntlet to his impressive resume.
So starting off in the ring tonight, we have Albie Antrusca and Rita Stone. Shake hands, athletes. All right, here we go. Let's get this started. Let's get this Invictus final underway. And circling the ring.
Don't forget, Albie Antrusca and Rita Stone also have an entangled history. Both were working with Adam Hoffman.
True.
When Adam Hoffman and Rita Stone won the tag team title.
Big drag by Rita Stone. Throws that line, catch, second rope, drag by Albie Antrusca as well. Oh, wheelbarrow into another drag, third drag, big drag, big spin, Mahishra cradle, beautiful. Pin sitting up. Oh, crucifix pin. Very much a stalemate from there, very much. Oh, big head scissors. Feeding up, fireman's carry. Rita Stone fighting off. Oh, Albie has it. Oh, onto the shoulders. Oh, rolling through for another pin. 1, 2. Oh, early pin. Look at this. There we go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. Who wants it more? CBK or Carney Boys?
And the crowd erupt for Tyson Reed.
He's back. City Hall opens and Centrelink shuts, and here he is.
How sexy's Matt Gay?
He's even got fresh TNs on, ready for the occasion.
Oh, snap, man. Beautiful. Oh, big boot.
Immediately, Tyson Reed smothering Matt Gage.
Straight to the corner. Tyson Reed gathering steam. Up, catches that boot. Matt Gage, catch, double stomp. Beautiful. Look at that.
Tyson Reed, normally the
tag.
one doing the head stomp.
Suplex position. Oh, big suplex. Nice. Abby's in there. Cartwheel. Coming there. Big knee. Matt Gage coming in through. Senton. Lovely. Albie off. Oh, front senton. Flipping senton. Sorry, I can't even keep up with the action. Pin. 1, 2. Oh. Early start for the Carney Boys. Gathering steam already. Oops, then with the reversal. Oh, goes for the stunner. Oh, catches. Oh, tag. Lucha rules. Butterfly suplex. Fireman's position. Matt Gage is tagged in. Carney Boys clearly on top.
Matt Gage off the ropes. Immediately stopping in front of Albie.
Oh, shotgun drop kick. Sorry to interrupt you there, Cam. That shotgun drop kick can be launched from anywhere. What a move. Back elbow. Tyson Reed, spin around. We go from there. Spinning neck breaker. Beautiful.
This is all bread and butter for Tyson Reed.
Oh, it's in his DNA. For him to show that aggression is nothing new for him. That's what Tyson's all about. That's what's brought him to the dance. This is what's brought him to the final of the Invictus Tournament. Now he gets in a tag from Rita. Picks up scoop slam position. Oh, big scoop slam. Rita off the ropes. In through there. Wheelbarrow comes through. Big slam. 1, 2. Big kick out.
And that's the thing with Rita Stone. She is a weapon in so many senses of the word. she can use her body as a weapon, or someone else can use her as a weapon.
Honestly, like, if you want to see what's coming up in Australian wrestling, watch Rita. Like I said, PWA, she's making a name for herself Australia-wide. So she deserves. She's one of the best in the country. And I'm not talking about any, like, specific reason, just the best. Now, this is what it's all about. Matt Gage fighting up. Big back club by Rita. Matt goes down to one knee.
Her
Big forearm.
resilience and stoicism just constantly getting her ahead. Tyson Reed flipping off Matt Gage.
Everybody's a fan of wrestling tonight. Tyson giving Matt Gage the number one. Matt fights out, jab, jab, jab. Big fight up. Oh, duck. Oh, side hand duck again.
Good job getting out of the way of that discus forearm. That forearm is absolutely deadly.
Oh, big clothesline. Matt Gage is being fed out. Rita's in. Catch. Head scissors. Runner. Off the ropes. Here we go. Let's go, Rita. Beautiful. 1, 2. Close. We almost had our Invictus winners right there. Oh.
Rita Stone taking out Albion Troska.
Rita ain't got time for that. Rita wants to win. Ain't got time.
Much to the chagrin of the crowd, but that's CBK for you. They will do everything to get the upper hand. But that's why we like them.
Oh, big knee. Big splash.
Tyson Reed sending Matt Gage into the fist of Rita Stone. Rita then appealing to the crowd. Be picked up, sent forward.
Oh, runner.
Tyson Reed again going to the hands of Matt Gage. Matt Gage looks like he's about to tap. His fingers are being separated. Tyson Reed calling for silence. Oh. That snap, that audible crack of the digits being ripped from each other. Tyson Reed checking in, make sure he's all right. Checking on the welfare.
Oh, what a shot! Big tag. Albie's in. Oh, scorpion kick. Spinebuster. Beautiful.
Another trick work from Adam Hoffman.
Oh, catch off the ropes.
Tyson Reed doing an amazing job at bringing down Albion Troska. Boot to the face of Matt Gage. Bringing in Albie.
Here we go. This is the MO of Tyson Reed. Oh, man.
Just folding up Albie and Troska.
The pressure on the vertebrae on the head will put you out for a long time. Head scissors were flicking through, pop through. DDT, another shot to the head. This has got to be over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, big save from Matt Gage. Oh. So CBK is standing tall now. I'm sure the Central Coast alumni are on their feet waiting for that Invictus to come home. I'm sure Brax is very proud of him right now. Oh,
Tyson Reed ragdolling
so
Troska.
From my understanding, the family tree of the Ann started with Raggedy Ann, and now it is Albie Ann. So this is very different. I'm trying to understand this because this is usually saved for, like, the Carney boys.
So, Raggedy Ann, Albie Ann, and now Tyson.
Right. Oh!
Canadian Destroyer.
Yes, true. Oh, big
stomp to the face. This normally signals the yen. Rita Stone going up. Is she lining up for the Rita Rotator?
Let's go. Rita's at the top.
This is it. She's about to defy the laws of physics.
450! 1, 2, 3.
That's it!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Invictus winners. CBK.
CBK
We have Invictus winners in CBK. We have a heavyweight champion, Ben Braxton. We have, quite frankly, my least favorite person, Jesse Flynn. All right, and now we also have Charlie Evans and the import, Everett Connors. Everybody on the Central Coast is on their feet.
Absolutely, and then killing it internationally at Steph as well. The Central Coast is producing some of the best talent in the world, but don't forget, so is Newcastle.
Central Coast, if you're not from there, get there.
Just lock up your valuables.
What a match. Now, CBK is in the ring with their fresh gauntlets. The next question is, what do they do with them?
At the last City Hall, Leo Tempest used this Invictus gauntlet to shot me from behind and steal my middleweight championship.
She's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. She is not wrong.
Listen, I am no dog like Leo Tempest. So, how about Leo Tempest coming at me right now so I can throw this down right in his face?
What? Tyson Reed?
Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to comprehend that. It just, Tyson Reed has just hit Rita Stone. Now, I am lost for words. Tyson, something is wrong. Like, I can't comprehend this. Ben Braxton making his way out. His music is hit. He's on the way to the ring.
These two have some history as well. So, Rita Stone declaring that she wants to go for the middleweight championship, which means Tyson Reed is going to have to go for either the middleweight or the heavyweight, depending on which weight division he falls in.
So,
he could be going for that man's heavyweight title.
let me get this straight. If Rita goes for the middleweight, what does Tyson go for? Like, does he look for his alumni as Ben Braxton of Fortress CBK? But there is history with those two.
Absolutely. They've had one of the most impressive matches here at City Hall.
Sam never left, Tyson never left Newcastle on good terms.
Rita Stone and Tyson Reed are now guaranteed championship matches of their choosing, but I think the biggest story is the implosion of CBK. While we get things back on track, ladies and gentlemen, our next event will be on Saturday 5th at the Hamilton Station Hotel for another edition of Shattered. Newcastle Pro Shattered, it's the wildest event on the calendar. Tickets are available right now at newcastleprowrestling.com.au, but don't wait any longer. There are only limited tickets available, so make sure you grab them as soon as possible before they're all gone. Hamilton Station on April 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have some sort of middleweight open challenge. That match is set for 1 fall.
So, I'm going to try and be a commentator at the moment and say, right, Leo Tempest is a middleweight champion, yada, yada, yada. But to be honest with you, the last show is I had Leo beat, and he hit me in the head with his belt when I was flying through the air doing one of my signature moves, my wonderful moonsault, which I must say is very artistic and acrobatic. But he has the middleweight belt. This is what I don't get.
First, weighing in tonight at 80 kilograms, is the reigning and defending Newcastle Pro Wrestling middleweight champion, the artist, Leo Tempest.
Oh, please, don't give me that. Look at him trying to get cheers. That man has no self-respect. Like, to be honest with you, if he was an in-flight movie, I'd probably still walk out.
But that's the thing. So, not to take away from Leo Tempest. Yes, he got it in scrupulous fashion. However, he was well within his rights to do so, and he earned that Invictus title. He put in so much work, so much effort to win that Invictus
tournament. Now let's see who Leo Tempest's opponent will be.
Oh, here we go.
So it's all the open challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
This is a middleweight open challenge.
Beer, footy, meat pies, the Veronicas and Lee Moreau. Australian icons, baby.
Absolutely. But Lee Moreau is not a middleweight. His left leg is not a middleweight.
Listen, details are for those that don't really care, all right? Minor details for a major man.
Look at the size of this man. He's a specimen, a unit.
Cam, you're tripping over your words. I'm tripping over my words. Size is one thing. He's smelled. I've heard he's been training. He's been jogging in garbage bags to make weight. You may be surprised, baby.
Look, I've done weight cuts before. There is no way that man is able to cut to middleweight.
On probably 30 minutes notice, he has made weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is accompanied to the ring tonight by the lead patrol. Hailing from Sydney, Australia, he's Cody Rhodes' favorite protege, and he's the Australian hero, Lee Moreau!
You don't see no mania when we got Moreau.
Just beautiful. I don't know about you, but if I was Leo Tempest, I would leave.
We've been saying that for a long time about Leo Tempest. Mate. Leo Tempest, a fantastic... Here we go. Speak to us, Lee.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm just a little too heavy for a middleweight. But. Also, my two beautiful, handsome boys, they're a little bit too big to be middleweights too, so. But, because I know you're gonna piss and moan like a little bitch. And you can't get out of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, if I beat this guy right now, this kid right here gets a middleweight title match right after.
Now hold on a second.
He doesn't have the authority to do that.
Wait one moment, all right? I did have a conversation with Leo Tempest when Lee Moreau's music hit. Because Lee Moreau is over the weight threshold, this is not for the middleweight championship.
Here we go.
Leo Tempest's request. However, I'll see what I can do about getting that kid the title match. Let's ring the bell.
Robert Oxley laying down the law, and so he should. As much as an Aussie icon that Lee Moreau is, there is also another one in Robert Oxley. The man doesn't mince words.
Lee Moreau doing a good job of recruiting for Newcastle Pro Wrestling.
Is this kid a fan, or is he just awestruck with the celebrity status that Lee Moreau brings to him?
This guy right here, Cooper, is going to kick his ass after I kick
So would we call this a catch weight bout, or do we call this a special attraction?
Well, I don't know what I'd call it, but maybe just not good for Leo Tempest, especially where his head is right now.
I'm questioning that. I think Lee has made weight. As you can see, that is very much a luchador-style tie-up. That is very athletic and very quick. Driven into the corner with that undersized middleweight prowess.
I agree with you that Lee Moreau has made weight, but he's made heavyweight. Just with his right arm. No. Look at the size. Look at those delts.
I am the beholder straps. Right there. Here we go. Big tie-up. Oh, sorry. Middleweight tie-up. A Mexican lucha pushback.
Yes, with that notable lucha strength.
Yes. Here we go.
Get up. One more. One more. Okay, come on. I can move here. Come on, little man.
Lee and Leo go to the tie-up. Leo Tempest ducking under.
I'm surprised Leo didn't walk out. That's probably a bit too much work for him. Granted, he has been such an impact in the middleweight division, hence why he holds the belt. It's more his means that are questionable. Don't take away from his skill set as an athlete and a wrestler. More take away from his values.
Well, that's the thing. While he did capture that belt in not the most moral of fashion, where Rita Stone had literally just won the belt in one of the most hard-fought contests we have seen in Newcastle Pro Wrestling. She had held that belt for, 30 seconds before he came out, cashed in, and took the belt. However, what he had to do to win the Invictus Gauntlet...
I got to just say there, I got to cut you off. I think the boys were playing Pictionary then, and that was Leo's impression of Lee Moreau. Didn't work out. Lee Moreau didn't like it. Now Lee is working Leo in the corner. Whip comes off the ropes. Big back elbow from Lee Moreau. Tempest is down. And Moreau is establishing who he is in that ring. And that is definitely the big dog at the moment.
Big middleweight dog.
the middle dog.
Lee Moreau's 4 middleweights strapped together.
Big stalling suplex. This is fantastic. There's only one other man who does a stalling suplex in quite such fashion, and I know him very well. That's me.
He's got a very, very nice haircut.
Yes, 100%.
He combs his hair with Mr. Sheen.
Doesn't look like a bowling ball. Darling of the wrestling scene. Oh, look at that. I think Lee's going to have a bit of a nap, and Leo is probably passing out. Oh, where do we go?
The blood is rushing to Leo's hair.
Oh, did they get him up? Up. Oh, there we go.
That is a powerful middleweight. 3 kobolds and a trench coat.
Yes.
Lee Moreau pursuing Leo Tempest as he sprawls out to the outside, scattering away.
Probably the least favourite position for him to be, out with the people, because the people don't seem to like him at the moment. Catching his breath on a makeshift chair or one of the Newcastle Pro Wrestling staff.
Lee Moreau picking up a small child from the audience.
Oh, look at Lee. Here we go, small child. Oh!
Leo ducked. Leo ducked the small child.
Yet Lee Moreau's coming around for a second lap. Oh, here we go. I would say that's worse than getting hit with it the first time. Coming through the second time.
Peekaboo infant offense by Lee Moreau.
A lot of mullets in the crowd tonight, sorry.
There was a lot of mullets in the ring. We saw the dropouts.
Yes, true, yes, the dropouts. I would say that's top tier. You pretty much got a spatial mullet pyramid of greatness from those two. Now, Lee Moreau still in control. Leo Tempest doing trademark offense. Oh, shot to the back. Oh, a big splash to the back of the neck of Lee Moreau. Leo Tempest in control. First time in the match, we would say definitely Leo on top of things.
And that's why he is champion.
Yes. Big shot to the head. There we go.
because Leo is up against the odds here. Not only has he got a much larger opponent, a much more seasoned opponent as well. Lee Moreau, a multi-year veteran.
Yes.
He also has the Lee Patrol out here with Lee. So Leo Tempest, he's very, very much outsized and outnumbered.
It's very much a rarity to see the champion at a disadvantage, but big European uppercut to the back of the neck. Really working that upper trap area, neck area. See, once you take out a man's neck, he definitely becomes less advantage and less of a threat. As you can see, Morrow's starting to get up a lot slower as Leo taunts the Lee Patrol.
And that's it. If you take the neck out, it starts to limit the trunk, limit your mobility. And we all know you go where your head goes.
100%.
And if you can't turn your head,
Morrow fighting back.
You're almost one-dimensional. Lee Moreau eating turnbuckle and a big clothesline.
Now, as much as I hate to say it, Leo taking Lee off his feet is not an easy task. So it just shows like what effect that Leo's offense has had so far. So those shots to the neck, the clothesline, it is starting to slow down Lee Moreau.
And Leo Tempest is getting himself somewhat of a reputation as a giant killer.
He is.
He's brought down some of the biggest bullies in Newcastle Pro Wrestling.
100%, and they've been in like obviously much larger waist class, feeding out to the end of the rope. Oh, Leo, hangs him on the top rope. Same thing, neck area. Signature Leo Tempest, his finisher is the crossface. So this is very much his MO, the artist. He is just creating that scenario that he wants, that neck. Oh, referee Rachel.
Leo Tempest trying to send Lee Moreau into ref range.
Oh, the belt shot. The belt shot. Talk about signature MO.
The Lee Patrol trying to appeal to referee Rach, but she didn't see it. As you said earlier in the broadcast, they can only call what they see. Lee Moreau is out. He's unconscious from that shot with the belt. She has no choice here unless he comes to. She's going to have to call this.
The crowd willing Lee Moreau on. Is there a second wind? Is there anything left in the gas tank? Does he have more push than a hold in a Bathurst?
He's starting to fight back. He's coming too.
Okay, we've just had something come on.
The Lee Patrol threw in the towel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lee Patrol has thrown in the towel.
They've effectively given the match up. They could see their mental
So, Cam, I do understand part of this, that Lee Patrol are looking out for their mentor, their Aussie icon, their Australian idol, so to speak, and I don't mean Nico. But I'd rather, do you think they did that too early, or was there a just reason? They could probably see better than us. They were right there.
Look, he was coming to.
Leo Tempest, still the middleweight champion. Cooper, I think you've got a future in this business. We've got a 10-week course that you might be able to refer to. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, we just want to call out our sponsors real quick. Everyone, please, big round of applause for Clear Property Management, Dustin Cleaning Services, and Property Services, the beautiful Newcastle City Hall, Simple Freelance, and Booze and Brews Caravan Bar.
What a lineup. What a bunch of sponsors that we have tonight. Definitely check all those out. Booze and Brews, one of our newest ones. Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone backstage is a dead weight.
one only.
Ben Braxton is cashing in. He's dropped his gauntlet. Shut your bitch ass up.
This is the cannonball! The game changer! The game changer! Papa!
Granny, hope you've enjoyed that little holiday, floating around the States, wrestling nobodies, while I'm back here, fixated on our steel cage match at City Hall, where you have to step in and do something you've never done before. Beat me. Beat the Newcastle Pro Heavyweight Champion. But the only difference this time, you are stepping in the ring with one pissed off Ben Braxton. You want this belt? You want to be the man in Newey? I suggest getting in line, because I am not going anywhere. I will walk in City Hall, the Newcastle Pro Heavyweight Champion, and I will walk out the Newcastle Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Ben Braxton, DC Brownie. No more running, no more jump shots. Newey Pro, heavyweight championship. Fight a steel cage. Feel the reaper.
Is a steel cage match. You can win this match by pinfall, submission, or by escaping the cage. This is for the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are at that time. It is the main event. And as you just heard by Robert Oxy, this is for the heavyweight title. Pinfall, you can win by. Submission, you can win by. If you escape the cage, you can win. But the thing is, this cage isn't built for guys like this. This is going to be a knockout, drag-out war. Let's go.
Exactly. I cannot see EC Brownie climbing up and over that cage. I can see him going through it.
Exactly.
I can see him sending a Brax through it. I can see him ripping that door off and walking through it. I can't see him climbing over it. That being said, a guy like that, he's capable of anything.
I was going to say, that guy has a recipe for brick sandwiches. Look at how he's built. He gets through that cage. He's ready to go. EC Brownie has just come off a stint in the United States of America. And to say that he made a mark is an understatement. He is ready to go. And here we go. Your heavyweight champion, Ben Braxton, is here to retain. Let's go. Get that belt, boy.
The Newcastle Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and one of the brightest stars in Australian Pro Wrestling right now. Probably the hottest prospect in the continent.
If you are not paying attention to Ben Braxton, you do not like wrestling. Matter of fact, you do not even pay attention to what's hot at the moment, because Ben Braxton is ready to go. He is coming out with a little bit of a different step tonight. He is focused. He is ready. He has been waiting. He has been absolutely salivating to get his hands on EC Brownie. Dog shot, dirty shots, take him out of nowhere. Ben Braxton has not forgotten any of that. He is ready.
And that's it. We saw EC Brownie injure Ben Braxton. All didn't stop him coming back and trying to fight him. And that's it. You cannot keep this champion down. Especially because he just defies gravity. That man does things that somebody his size and weight should not be able to do.
One thing I am curious about at the moment, Cam, is like, on a lot of other scenarios, yes, you give the champion the advantage. Tonight, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying it's not as clear as what we've seen in the past. Yes, Ben Braxton is the fighting champion.
And it is a very special steel cage match for the Newcastle Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, the competitor to my right, weighing this morning at 121 kilograms. This is the fire-breathing, red-heated, this is EC Brownie!
The fire-breathing, red-heathen EC Brownie. Let's go.
And the champion, the competitor to my left, he weighed in this morning at 105 kilograms. And he
This man is accustomed to being on the top rope, and now he has a cage.
He represents CBK. He's the reigning, defending Newcastle Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. This is the exception, Ben Braxton.
This guy's gone through Vikings. He's gone through workhorses. He's gone through every obstacle that's been put in front of him and has brought him to this point. Mind you, Brownie has nothing you've seen before, and neither has Ben Braxton. This is the
That's the thing.
level.
Ben Braxton is a former Invictus Gauntlet holder, a former Newcastle Pro Wrestling Tag Team title holder, which he pretty much held on his own when Carter Deans was injured in this very arena.
Sorry to interrupt you, Cam. Take this in. Shotgun drop kick. Ben Braxton starting off hot. Lines in the corner. EC Brownie has been shook. Brax has been waiting.
Goes for the Showtime punch. Knuckles to wire. He could almost be shredding that fist up before he gets a chance to use it.
To say these guys have come out with intensity is an understatement. Off the cage. Big drop kick. Oh.
And you see every time they hit the ropes, their spines are colliding with that steel. Even just running the ropes is enough to start taking you out. And you see Ben Braxton just rebounding, being slingshot straight back into the center of the canvas.
See, the thing is with the cage, Cam, that can either be an indirect tag team partner or an indirect opponent. So at 1 minute, you've got every advantage to use that cage to really tear your opponent apart, like what EC Brownie's doing now. Or it can be the total downfall to your offense, which unfortunately is where Ben Braxton is at the moment. So Brownie, as scary he is, has now a cage at his advantage.
Absolutely, and that strength of EC Brownie just sending Ben Braxton in.
Massive back elbow.
And you saw that spine colliding with those steel beams of this cage, this unforgiving structure, before the elbow is implanted in the nose of the heavyweight champion. The heavyweight champion, I don't think I've ever seen him take this much punishment in a match before.
It's very rare that you don't see Ben Braxton in control right from the start. Here we go. Back handspring coming in. Superman
Showtime punch!
Let's go. Ben Braxton back on offense, into the corner, belly to belly, huge belly to belly.
The strength of the champion, launching 110 kilos like it is nothing.
Wait, there was usually a nip up in that. Are we seeing the effects of the cage early? Ben Braxton going for that possible suplex, the signature suplex that he does.
But it might not just be the cage. It could be from that offense that happened to him a few months ago that took him out of action. Now, Brownie, and as you said, what could be your tag team partner one moment could be your opponent the next. And now, BC Brownie's face is taking the wrath of the steel cage at the hands of the heavyweight champion, Ben Braxton.
EC Browning having a Friday night date night with a cage bar, getting a nice steel kiss. Ben Braxton showing more of a mean streak. Up we get suplex. Beautiful from Ben Braxton. That is definitely a signature move from Ben Braxton. Go for that pin. Oh, 1 count.
Not quite enough to even put him away for a 2 count. You're going to have to do a lot more than that. And just remember, as you said, EC Brownie has just come off a tour of the United States. He was competing over there. He only flew back in yesterday.
And over that time, 100%. Over that time, he made some big marks in Booker T's federation and that as well. So EC Brownie's been working. He does not have ring rust. Ben Braxton springboard.
Lions on to the knees of the Red Heathen.
EC Brownie just 1 step ahead. We've seen that a little bit in this match. Just when Ben Braxton gets some momentum, a few signatures moves that we're so used to seeing to get him on top. Brownie just stuffs it.
And that's what would normally end a match. He would take out, he's taken out so many opponents with those, and then he's not even able to get them before EC Brownie is again working his face into that wire.
See, that steel just rips and tears at that facial structure. There could be vision impairment. You can't breathe. You're definitely in pain. see Brownie just using it like, up on the shoulders like it's nothing. Spikes him into the cage.
I would not be surprised if one of those panels gets removed forcefully.
I even think that Brownie could just do that for some fun.
Yeah.
He could just want to do it because he can.
Well, that's it. I mean, he could leave the cage just by picking it up and going under.
Honestly, who'd stop him? I wouldn't. I've been in the ring with him.
There's a reason I'm up here.
Yes, exactly. Oh, power! Oh!
Have you ever seen anyone manhandle the heavyweight champion in a way like that?
I've been on the bad side of that move many a time, and I tell you what, your breathing leaves your body. You have to relearn how to breathe. That is a skill you need to reacquire after taking that move. Up against the cage. Oh, Ben Braxton takes another shot to the head. And again, how many can we take? How many can that champion? Raking his face across that cage into the corner. The referee just has to stand there and just officiate. There's nothing illegal about that. Chops to the chest.
They're merely here for the formality.
They've just got to count the pin or open the door or take submission. Oh, Ben Braxton fighting back with a chop of his own. Massive chop. Oh, kick and strikes, wearing Ben Braxton down.
Brownie just wailing on the heavyweight champion.
There's a problem that, like, this may look like the EC Brownie's just getting started. Oh, gutbuster off the shoulders.
Again, working those injured ribs.
Oh, what a kick out. Two things I see here. Ben Braxton is not going to stop fighting, but is this the dissection of our heavyweight champion and a new era in Newcastle Pro?
You can see all those grazes and welts forming on the body of the heavyweight champion. The crowd chanting they want tables in a cage match.
One thing about Newcastle Pro fans, they walk to the beat of their own drum.
Is Brownie going up?
This is a high rent district for Brownie. Oh, Braxton!
But that is Ben Braxton's.
Oh! Now this brings it down to an even kill. Oh.
Braxton now getting his opportunity.
Oh.
But you see, Braxton had to stop and pause lest he hit the cage himself.
Oh, big drop kick into the cage. Sorry, into EC Brownie, into the cage.
I mean, at that one point, the cage and EC Brownie were the same thing.
Ben Braxton bring him into the middle. What do we got here? Big boot to the back of the shoulder blades, in between that spine. Springboard. Do we go for it? Oh, he goes up higher.
He's going up to the top rope.
Huge moonsault. Get on him, Braxton. Make that pin.
How does he defy physics?
1, 2.
Only able to get the 2 count, but Cerns gave us a call. They want him back in their Super Collider. He is breaking all laws of physics. A man that size should not be able to move like that. Gravity does not exist to that man.
Meet Gravity. Who is he? Don't care. Let's go, Braxton. He is now back up on top, but we cannot count out EC Brownie. This is the thing.
The only man I've seen show so much disdain for Gravity like that before is Matt Diamond.
Lining up for his finisher. Can we finish it now? Oh, he's fighting. He is fighting.
He's trying to go for the game changer. Brownie with that single leg takedown gets on top. He's inside the open guard of Ben Braxton. He starts wailing away. Ben Braxton doing all he can to cover up. The elbows across the throat before working the head. He's grabbing that forehead and just pummeling away.
Reckless intent. Just throwing those strikes like there is no tomorrow. I would aim to say, I struggle to say that, but I think Ben Braxton is out. Like, he is on Dream Street. Like, though I am lost for words at the moment with those strikes. I'm sorry, Cam, I don't have the mixed martial arts background as you do. I am more at awe of Ben Braxton able to get up and get his composure as such.
to the ability for Ben Braxton to get up, but the ability of EC Brownie to just hand this thrashing to the heavyweight champion. I've never seen him just tossed about like this, just bashed, literally just bashed by the Red Heathen.
Oh, into the corner. EC Brownie getting his composure. Big splash. Ben Braxton moves out of the way. Do we see? They're fighting. Ben Braxton creates some space. Oh no. He gets fed through. Big German suplex. That is the strength of a man who is fatigued, which is ungodly. I've never seen that before.
This has to be it. Ben Braxton still able to push out. But that's the thing. EC Brownie is treating the heavyweight champion, a powerful, dominant heavyweight champion, as though he's a middleweight, as though he is not even a title challenger. He is just tossing him about with reckless abandon. His show of strength and power is completely negating any speed or mobility offense that Ben Braxton can muster. And EC Brownie is making his way to the top. He is about to capture gold.
Oh, Ben Braxton with that athleticism, even after all that damage, he's still able to get off his feet so high and catch EC Brownie before he gets to the cage. I'm interested in EC Brownie's strategy, like climbing the cage. Is it a metaphor that he wants to be the top of the food chain in Newcastle Pro Wrestling, the top of that cage? Oh.
What are they planning here? You see the rope bending. That is a steel rope being bent under the weight of these two massive heavyweights that are on top. Perch precarious. His face straight down into the canvas. Ben Braxton with everything he's got trying to take out the challenger. He can't even capitalize. He is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen that before in my life. A German suplex off the top rope into the middle of the ring. Both our competitors are down. We have hit a stalemate. We are back to square one.
Ben Braxton starting to stir. He's got a leg up. EC Brownie slowly moving. The damage done to his core, to his trunk. He is slowly trying to get feeling back through his body. Ben Braxton making his way to his feet. This crowd is rabid.
Sweet Mama Jammer, punch that ticket. We are doing this all over again. We are not done. Far from over. Ben Braxton on his feet.
He's calling for EC Brownie to get back to his. They're eyeing it off. Boom, straight to the face. EC Brownie still moving forward.
Gets up higher. Oh, and again. Straight to that jaw. EC Brownie doesn't even flinch.
He took all of that.
He wants it. He catches. On the shoulders.
Ben Braxton trying to desperately get out of the way. Forcing that. He's broken the cage. Ben Braxton has popped the cage open with EC Brownie's face. The cage is shattered. The cage is rattling. Big boot to the back of their head while the officials are trying to get this cage back together.
Don't get up there. Don't do it, Brax. Don't do it. Perfect. Stay up there.
EC Brownie able to kick out. They are frantically trying to put this cage back together. Everything they can to try to keep this structure together under the weight and power of these two behemoths.
I've never seen this before.
Ben Braxton picked up the kick, sent him straight in through the canvas. He may have got it fixed. Only able to get the 2 count.
For the cage to be repaired mid-match is more of a safety concern for our fans because these two monsters should not be let out until there is a winner.
Well, that's it. If one more hit to that cage would send it flying. You saw what happened. An entire human went through that. Imagine that cage gets ripped off, goes flying into the crowd. No one in this crowd is as tough as these two men. They would not survive.
The stratosphere could not contain it. The hemisphere could not contain it. The ionosphere could not contain it. If that broke, it would be trouble for all of us. So thank you, ring crew. And I'm sorry, Ben Braxton, you are still in that cage. Oh,
off
no,
the back fence.
Do we get it? The spear!
Off the back fence!
One new heavyweight champion! Oh!
The entire cage shifted.
Nobody's ever kicked out of that.
We saw the cage shifting. We almost saw the earth shift. We almost saw a title change. But Ben Braxton somehow still able to kick out under the offense of EC Brownie.
Greats have used that move to put many a person away. We have seen it from the likes of Goldberg, Roman Reigns, Cope, Charlotte Flair put many an athlete away, and Ben Braxton kicks out of his spear. I am lost for words.
Ben Braxton trying to get back to his feet. EC Brownie just stalking his prey, just looking at him. What does he have to do to put away the heavyweight champion?
Your best shot has just been stopped. Where do you go from here? How do you collect yourself?
He's turning his sights on the official. He's put his hands on referee Rage.
Oh my goodness!
He's taking out referee Rage.
That, sir, is uncalled for.
The rain of boos.
How dare you?
Raining down on EC Brownie.
You, sir, are a absolute terrible human. It is one thing to go for that title. It's not one thing to put your hands on an official.
Brownie now making his way to the top. He's again trying to escape out the difficult route.
I hope you fall straight to hell after that.
Referee Rach is as tough as they come. She has stood toe-to-toe with Brownie before, and she will do it again.
I think EC Brownie was threatened by referee Rachel. Now they're fighting on the top. They are up there. Ben Braxton fighting, I would say, not even a second wind, a third or fourth. Those, oh my goodness.
Brownie now trying to get over the top rope. Braxton doing everything he can to pull him back.
Like the gods of Olympus standing tall, they are up to the heights of this wonderful sport. Fighting almost at the top of the cage. EC Brownie getting advantage. See, here's the thing with this area. It's not so much you've got the advantage. You've got to be careful not to fall. It is not safe. EC Brownie going higher. What are we doing?
Braxton!
Off the
top rope! Off the cage! EC Brownie reaching terminal velocity before hitting the canvas in the center. Brownie writhing in agony.
You deserve that, EC Brownie. You should lie there next to the referee you put there.
But Ben Braxton, he's not looking for a way out.
What are
he's
you
looking
doing,
for a
Braxton?
way to assault him. On the top of the cage.
Oh! This move won Jeff Hardy the World Heavyweight title.
That is 105 kilos coming down on top of you. That is it. The crowd are off. Referee Rage making her way over.
Up, ref. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! How did he kick out? Ben Braxton now. He's going for that modified Ezekiel. He's got that Ezekiel choke locked in. That's it. He's tapped down. Ben Braxton retains.
Ladies and gentlemen, put this in the history books. Ben Braxton has stopped EC Brownie.
Ben Braxton with that Ezekiel choke taking out the challenger, the toughest challenger to date.
Ladies and gentlemen, you need to put this in your diary. The 21st of March, 2025, you saw Ben Braxton and EC Browning go to hell and back and on top of the cage and fight for that heavyweight title. That is one for the ages.
This was two monsters beating the hell out of each other in a steel cage.
King Kong, have a seat. You got nothing.
Newcastle Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Ben Braxton.
Take him out, Ben Braxton. This is your night, my friend.
Ben Braxton retains here at Newcastle City Hall. Brawl at City Hall. What an amazing way to spend our 5th anniversary here at Newcastle City Hall. We're seeing Ben Braxton retain in a classic match. Thank you very much, BT, for joining me. How are we going to have voices tomorrow?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Braxton retains. Dropouts are still tag champs. CBK Invictus. Huge night. And referee Rachel is one of the hardest people on the planet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and good night.
Oh, Lord.